Hey guys, welcome back. Cameron Perez here from the Great Oasis. We are on our phase one of probably at least a two-phase project. And let me show you what we got going on. We have an existing pool that someone has come in and converted sort of into a pond. All they really did was just add a liner and they added a skimmer box, but they just had the pump sitting at the bottom of the pond and they had a big stacked slate waterfall up there. We were going to take down the waterfall, but the homeowner ended up knocking that out with a nephew, and so we've got pretty much all the water drained. Now we just got to get all the muck and junk out of the bottom. And then the plan for this phase is to come in, add a biofalls over here on that corner, disguise it with some nice big rocks and boulders, put in a new skimmer, sorry if I move too fast, a new skimmer over here, put the pump in there, and then we'll run our plumbing right along this pathway up to the biofalls. So they'll get good circulation. We'll be suspending all that particles and leaves and stuff in the water and going right to the skimmer. We'll have a couple of jets pointed up. And that's probably going to be about the extent of this phase. We're going to add some gravel to the bottom. We'll add some lights and a couple big rocks here and there. And then the next phase is to come in and to rock the walls so that way you don't see the liner and they'll be able to come in and out of the pond as needed. All right, catch you in a bit. Bye. Hey, what's up everybody? Cameron Perez here from the Great Oasis. Checking back in with you from Tampa. We didn't shoot a whole lot of videos, I don't think, but we did get some videos. We have a pre-existing pond. It was a pool, they turned it into a pond. It wasn't working very well because all they had was just a pump in the bottom. It was always getting clogged up. So we came in a couple months ago. I'm gonna flip the camera around. We came in, added the skimmer, added a new pump, much more effective, better at shooting water, lower energy bill, the whole nine. That runs from that side of the pond to this side of the pond where we've got a 6,000 biofalls disguised back there. We have two power heads. We've got one there, another one there, and some lights that we added just to and we added an aeration system in here as well. So the water has been staying crystal clear. It is getting a good bit of algae growth, not too terrible. It's in its first few months, so it is getting established and getting reset up. So the first phase was just doing pumps, filtration, all of that. She fell in love with it. The water has been amazing. It was a disgusting swamp when we first got out here, and now it is totally different. This big goldfish, if you can see him, if it's not too bright, he was the only one here, and we were able to save him in a little holding tank. Last time we came, got him back in it. He is doing really well, happy and healthy. And since then, she's gotten some feeder goldfish. Those guys are kind of congregating down there. And she's gotten a couple, well, more than a couple, she's gotten 3, I think. I can't remember if there might be one more. Really nice koi. They're already starting to get bigger and just enjoying the space. So right now we're draining it. And I've got a 1,000-gallon holding tank right here. We've got an aerator running already. So this is going to get really nice. It's going to stay nice and cool also because we're under a covered awning. We've got the net on there just as an extra protection. Any predators want to come in here and just to keep the fish from jumping out. Right now I'm going to drain it a little bit lower so the fish are easier to catch. We'll get them moved over into this tank. And the goal is tomorrow we will start rocking in the pond. We are rocking and rolling. Let me show you what we are working with. This is Fisher-Price's newest excavator. It's actually a Takachi. It is teeny tiny, but it's all we can use. It is getting the job done. It's having a very, very hard time, but we're getting there. Making really good, we're making good progress for what we've got. We've got super tight access. Casey has not been able to be with me on this trip. He had to have a surgery, so I've got another guy helping me out. We're starting to get into a good groove, I think, getting the rock set. Hey, what's up guys? Cameron Perez here from the Great Oasis, checking back in with you today. Today is going to be the crunch day. We're trying to wrap this project up that we're on in Tampa. Flipping the camera around. So all the rocks are set. Done a rinse on it. Getting it filled about halfway now, and then we'll put the water in from the fish tank. But I just wanted to show some of the rock work before it all gets filled in. You'll still be able to see a lot of this, but it just came out really, really nice. A lot of these pieces tucked in really well. We've got a small lower shelf plant pocket here. We've got a more drier plant pocket here, but the feet of the plant will be able to get wet. That's all going to be inside of the liner. But we've got a fabric keeping that dirt and soil from mixing into the water, and it's also a peat moss, so it's really low in nutrients. It's not going to turn the water green and just be full of nitrogens and stuff like that, like if you just put a topsoil or cow manure. Also got a really nice plant pocket right here by the waterfall. I know I'm biased, but I think the stonework came out really well. She's really happy with it. And ultimately that's all that matters. But we'll walk around this side. We've got lots of lights going in all kinds of different directions, so it'll be well illuminated. We've got the 3 power heads, one in the bottom, or 2 in the bottom layer, 1 in the middle, to kind of keep all those columns of water just moving and circulating. So we're going right to the filter and keeping all that stuff out of it. Stay tuned. All right, what's up everybody? We are wrapping up on our ecosystem pond project that we've got going on. Let me flip the camera around because it's about to get dark, so we just got a little bit of touch-up work, but I wanted to show you what's going on before we lose the last little bit of daylight on this project. Beautiful ecosystem pond. Talk about a transformation of this space. Waterfall is back up and running. But this one, like always, just turned out amazing. Just need to take some more gravel, and I'd like to kind of fill in this area right here. And there's a couple little spots that we just need to put some gravel over there. Just nitpicky stuff. We've got some nice plant pockets. As you can see, she's already got some plants going inside of them. Check out this waterfall. This one turned out so cool when we were here last time. That is one singular rock, but you get a waterfall off of here. You get like a little stair step down here, and then it's just kind of sweeping in from there. Got lights in it, got the biofalls, nice in disguise for this space. Just need to clean up some of this extra flagstone that we've got sitting around from the existing pond, or before we came in and rehabbed it. Nighttime blooming water lily. We've got a double aeration system on this one, so we've got one aerator here, one aerator there. We have one jet that pushes water this way up into the top of that column to kind of keep that bottom stirred up and circulated. We have another one that you can see right out here from our destination rock, and then under that bright spotlight right about there we have another jet just kind of pushing everything into the skimmer. We want to keep everything circulating and in the water column, so that way it goes to the filter and we can pull it out of the system. We don't want that debris and sedimentation settling at the bottom of the pond, because it's going to make it a lot harder to clean. We've got one light shooting down to illuminate the bottom of the pond. This light, it's kind of bright right now in your eyes. That one's designed from the viewing angle to be illuminating this treetop and this canopy, plus once she gets some nice plants in here, that'll be filling in the space really well, and you'll get some really cool nighttime effects as the light just kind of dances off of those plants. Another really nice plant pocket right in here. Just got to kind of dress that up a little bit more, but 99% done. We have an adjustable 1-watt LED light right under here, so it's on a mount so it can turn 180 degrees and kind of go up or down, so when it gets a little bit darker we can get that honed in so it's just perfect. This light here shooting up, she wanted it, sorry if I moved it too quickly, she wanted it to be illuminating off of these plants, kind of dancing off of those at night. It's going to be really, really nice. We have another light here illuminating the bottom column of this water, and this light is going up into the canopy as well. Lots of plant pockets because she loves plants, loves the idea of water gardening. So we have different layers for different plants. The water lilies go in the lowest spot. Then you have sort of like marginal bog plants that just want their feet wet. So that's what we created this plant pocket for. Anybody that wants to be, a couple inches underwater, this is going to be a great spot here. We have another spot a little bit drier, but there is water in this pocket, so plants can do really well. Skimmer system right here, skimmer basket. Walk you around. Another nice little planting pocket for her to fill up with some marginal aquatics. This is a pink tropical water lily, so it'll be blooming in the daytime. The other lily will be blooming about this time of night, a little bit earlier. It's almost, or a little bit after 8 right now. We have a really cool fish cave right underneath me that goes like this and circles back around, so the fish can do a loop. They don't have to worry about getting stuck in there as they mature. We've got an informal step or steps into the pond. I don't know if we can see it. Oh, yep, you can see it. That little glow back there is a light that I tucked inside of the fish cave just to kind of illuminate it, see if you can kind of see them dancing in there at night. Look at this destination boulder, guys. We got the jet shooting water out here, just keeping all of that debris at the top of the water and moving right here to the skimmer. But how cool is this? You can be standing on one singular rock and you almost feel like you are just in the middle of the pond. Let me zoom out, see if you can kind of get the feel for it. You're standing here. Just spectacular, guys. Alright guys, a lot of hard work putting in on this one, but when you love what you do, at the end of the day, you can't stop smiling, and I almost hate leaving the projects because they're just awesome, they're beautiful. I could see myself spending an evening, every evening out here. That's what it's designed for. It's designed to be enjoyed, to live in it. It's going to just get better with age. The plants are going to start to mature. It's going to naturalize it, soften it up even more. It just doesn't get any better than this, guys. Well, actually it does. Let me kind of come over here. Talk about this for a seat. Best view in the house. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully the next time we'll be transforming your space. Talk to you soon.